Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. It is Friday, and as you can see, I got out all the stuff to make breakfast. I was gonna make little sausage pancake muffins, like little McGriddle muffins, and then I woke up and it's Friday, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not feeling it. We have leftover pumpkin bread, we have leftover breakfast cookies, and that's gonna be breakfast is leftovers. I might make this stuff for lunch though, but we also have leftover pizza from last night, so we might just do leftover pizza, and I might just save this and make this for tomorrow. Like, I even thawed the sausage, everything is ready to go. I just am not feeling it. But you know what I am feeling? For these pretzel bun Italian sandwiches that we were supposed to have last night, but I switched our dinners because I didn't have enough time to make the pretzels. So we are going to get that going now. So we're going to make some pretzel bun Italian sub sandwiches for dinner. So we're going to go ahead and start on the pretzel buns, even though it is 8:15 in the morning. I just want to get the pretzel bun part over with. That way tonight, all we have to do is assemble sandwiches. So it says combine dry ingredients, and then we're going to knead in the butter and water. So we need to get 4 cups of flour in here. I didn't get out any measuring cups. So 4 cups of flour. The kitten is attacking my foot right now, both my feet. 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. It does not feel good, kitten. I still call him kitten. His name's Jet, but I call him kitten all the time. I need a teaspoon measuring spoon here. There we go. 1.5 teaspoons of active dry yeast. And 2 teaspoons of salt. I also need to get this done just a little bit early. Not all day early like I am, but our girls have a volleyball camp tonight from 6 to 8, and we have to leave at 5:30. So that's earlier than we usually eat, around 6:30. So we're going to have to eat a little bit before then, and this will be perfect because everybody can just kind of make their sandwich as needed. It doesn't really have to be like a sit-down dinner because, you know, I don't have to cook anything. So here's the dry ingredients. Now, it says to knead in the water and butter. So now you knead in 1 1/4 cup of water and 1/4 cup of melted butter. Now it says to cover this and let it rise for 2 hours. That's why I didn't have enough time yesterday, because I didn't have enough time to come home and let him rise and cook and all of that. I had planned on this dinner yesterday, but between all the running around that we had to do, I ended up not being able to do it.
Where should I put the rest?
Wherever you want.
What was it? This one's already done.
You can put it around them. Layla found some Easter stickers, and she's doing those. So Layla's the first one to eat, and here is her breakfast. She wanted leftover brownie baked oatmeal with some cantaloupe and pineapple. Once again, I have a week's worth of videos to edit. Not a full week, but like a work week. So I'm gonna sit here and get this done. Also, while doing that, I am printing some of the teacher handbooks for the essentials in writing things. I printed the kids part yesterday. I'm not printing the full teacher's guidebook, but I'm just printing out. They have like a little, I guess, checklist for all the assignments and things, and so I wanted to print that out, just like a guideline of what to do every day. That way I have one for each kid. So right now it's printing 1, and then I've printed all of them. I actually just printed that part of it plus the like title page, and I'm gonna, I don't know, staple it together or something. That way I know whose is whose. So now it says to cover the, well, okay, split into 12 balls. It doesn't say to let them rise again though. So I guess you just bake them from here? Cook them from here? Okay, well, let's see. Preheat the oven to 425 and boil 10 cups of water and half a cup of baking soda. Catching up on my videos. I got Monday and Tuesday edited and uploaded to YouTube. I have Wednesday edited and exporting into a file right now. When that's done, I need to upload it. And then all that I'll have left is yesterday and then today. So catching up. These are supposed to be pretzel bun sliders, it says. So if you want, you know, obviously bigger buns, maybe just cut them into 6. But these are supposed to be sliders, which are fine with me because my kids aren't gonna eat a huge old sub anyway, or sandwich. So I think it'll be hard to even get them to eat this. I think Water will do fine. Everybody's gonna have a hard time. She doesn't really like sandwich meat per se. Like she won't eat like a ham sandwich. So I think hers, she will probably either just eat the pretzel and have a piece of pizza, or I think she'll eat it possibly with just pepperoni on it. That's a good possibility. But I know she's not gonna want the ham and all of that on it. But everybody else will. Layla's in a phase. She's in a couple phases right now. She's in a very, very bad like separation anxiety from mom, only from mom, only from me. She wants to be with me 24/7. And then also just a horrible food thing. Like she doesn't want to eat anything, but you know, I've had 6 kids and they all go through phases and they all outgrow them. So if your kid's in a picky eating stage and you think it'll never end, it will. It will. Hayden used to be a very, very picky eater when he was little, and now he'll eat anything. So it goes away. Now, while I wait for that water to finish boiling, we're gonna make the aioli sauce that goes on top, like you put it, you know, inside the sandwich when you cut it open, like your spread. Okay, that made no sense. Anyway, 1 teaspoon of minced garlic. 4 sun-dried tomatoes. Again, well, I got these sun-dried tomatoes in my grocery haul. Half a cup of mayonnaise. And a teaspoon of lemon juice. Oh, you guys can't even see this bowl, huh? Anyway, this is what we're gonna spread on them. All right, now we boil the balls for 30 seconds on each side. All right, cut an X in the top. And then I think you sprinkle with salt. Yep. Now, bake 18 minutes on 425. Oh my goodness. Look how cute these turned out. I am so excited to eat them. They smell delicious. So the recipe again is from Plandy Mandy. I follow her on Instagram. She shares recipes on there, but she also does have a website. It is plandymandy.com. So you can go on there or you can go on Instagram or whatever. She sells all kinds of things, but she's also kind enough to share recipes every now and then. So I always get her free recipes and oh my goodness, they're delicious. Goodness, what a busy morning. I am so glad I got those pretzel buns done. I cannot wait to eat them. I have been so excited about them since I planned them. And then I was so disappointed yesterday when I couldn't make them and we couldn't have them because I was like, it's finally the day. And then it wasn't, but we're gonna have them today and I'm very excited. So I'm heating up pizza. We're gonna have leftover pizza from lunch from last night. So that does make it easier today that we had pizza last night. But oh my gosh, I'm excited. So, yes sir. We're gonna eat a little bit early tonight because the girls have a volleyball camp that they're attending tonight and in the morning. So, that's all we have planned today though, is just that. So nice, easy going, relaxing day. I just finished editing all of my videos up to today. I will still have today's to do, but I love when I get it all done. I don't like that I do this to myself every single week, but I also never find the time to sit down and do it every day like I should. So it just ends up happening like that. So simple lunch, leftover pizza. We're on lesson 4.
Oh.
So we're going to do another reading lesson from Miss Layla. Look, this is where I ended up. I stopped at lesson 19 with Wilder because he was doing fine reading and he didn't even need it past 19 and he knows how to read now. But
you're really good reading. I'm actually almost pro.
He's almost a pro, he says.
Or a god.
So we're gonna do lesson 4 from Miss Layla. Go ahead.
E.
Yep.
E.
Good job. I just went downstairs and got out our not consumed studies. I love these. They're perfect. They have, I think they're usually 20 lessons and they have all kinds of different topics and they go from pre-K, well, I don't know. I have some pre-K all the way up to Ashlyn's age. They go pre-K through high school. They even have adult, actually. I don't ever get the adult ones. But we're gonna work our way through these. I think what we're gonna do is, since we've all kind of gone separate ways on our lessons, like we used to do everything together, but now we're doing them separate because of what we've switched to. I think we're gonna, when we sit down and have lunch, we're gonna do this together. The kids do have all their own Bible curriculums, all geared towards their own ages, but except Layla and Wilder do theirs together. But I think that we're gonna do these at lunch, like I said, just so they don't take very long. That way we can all have like one thing that we sit and do together. That is one thing that I have missed. Not that we've been doing school lately, but at the end of when we were doing school, is we kind of broke off and started doing our own subjects. And we used to do like science, history, Bible all together. And I miss everybody being at the table together, learning all together. So I think we're gonna do that this year and we'll work through one of these all the time. And I'll let them pick what they wanna start with and just work through them, you know. And that way it ends up being about one a month. So we're covered through the year. We've got plenty to do. So I just did the dishes and started the dishwasher. So then I went downstairs and got out paper plates for dinner. That way I don't dirty up anything else. And they sit in the sink or we have to hand wash because we're gonna have to leave. So I put all the buns in here, got these out. This is just some fruit. Got banana peppers out because those go on the sub or the sandwiches, and everybody wants to eat. It's only 4:12, but everybody's like super ready to eat. And I just texted Gary and I was like, we're gonna have to eat early, and he said, good, I'm hungry. So everybody, we're gonna eat fairly soon. And after we drop off the girls at volleyball, we're gonna go to my parents. I'm gonna take them some pickles and some chocolate cake. So there's the inside, and then you put ham, salami, pepperoni, provolone, the aioli sauce, and banana peppers on them. So this is Ashlyn's. She doesn't like cheese, so she doesn't want the cheese on hers, but there's all the meat, the banana peppers, the aioli sauce, and there's dinner. She said she wants to be the first taste tester. She's shaking her head. It's delicious. She said, yeah, she's shaking her head. You can't see her, but she said this would make a good lunch too before she even took a bite. How good is it? Are the rolls good? She's shaking her head a whole bunch. So here we go. Pretzel bun, Italian sandwiches, and some chips for dinner. So we're all loading up in the car to go take the girls to volleyball camp. And then we're also gonna run by Dick's Sporting Goods. We're gonna run by my parents and then get the girls, and then we'll be back tonight. But those sandwiches were delish. The buns were amazing.
Yeah.
Did you like the sandwiches?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, so it was good. I told him it was really nice to not like have a night of cooking. Like it was a night off, but still with homemade food. Even though I made the buns, like I made them this morning, so tonight to just like put sandwiches together for once was really nice versus like cooking a whole meal. So definitely delicious.